The Broncos, a familiar ground, but unfamiliar dressing rooms. They're in the away sheds tonight. And Cameron Smith, you'd expect them to come out firing after a disappointing outing last week against the Rabbitohs.
Yeah, I think so, Salty. They would have been disappointed with their effort last week. They started the game really well, but they fell away in the end to a very good South Sydney Rabbitohs side. As you mentioned, Payne Haas back, Ezra Mam, 2 big ins. I think they'll be looking to set this ground alight tonight. Big crowd in, huge atmosphere.
Yeah, it's a big night for both clubs. Both had very ordinary losses last week. Both got hammered. Manly at home at Brookvale got smashed by the Titans, so they've got to come here and lift. Tommy Trbojevic is back. What can he produce? I mean, he's been injury prone for the whole season so far. Let's hope he's 100% tonight. And then Brisbane, the Broncos, awful last week. Geez, they need to improve a lot as well. So, a bit of an exciting night for both clubs, you know.
Who picks up the slack for Manly with no Jake Trbojevic in the team tonight, Paul?
Well, it's going to... Jake's such a good player. He's a great leader as well. I mean, all the players love playing with him. So I think every player, every forward has to do a bit extra tonight.
Well, here come they're the away side tonight, but they're playing at home, the Brisbane Broncos.
Daly Cherry Evans, he's leading out the Manly Seagulls.
Yeah, and fantastic to have one of the youngsters there from Wadability as well. They do terrific work in the community, and here come the Manly Seagulls. The Broncos and the Seagulls. We're underway. Friday night footy on Nine's Wide World of Sports. And it's that little bit extra special this week. Magic round at Suncorp Stadium. The Seagulls with first use of the football. And the start will be really interesting for both teams, especially as they both look to hit back after those losses last week. Josh Aloiai, his first run of the night. Gets beyond the 30. Jordan Ricky, one of the defenders, along with Pat Carrigan. Daniela Paseka.
All the errors at the moment. I'm Adam Reynolds. I'm looking for a repeat set here. Build some pressure.
Ezra Mam throws himself into the line. Croker and Cherry Evans make the tackle. Reece Walsh in the dummy half. Kurt Capewell. Headbutted the ground there. Capewell in that tackle. Walters. Now it's with Reynolds. Reece Walsh kicking early. And what a kick it is. He's got it. Yes. There it is. The opening try of the night for Selwyn Cobbo.
Well, it's been a mistake-a-thon, and another one from the Eagles has just presented this try to the Brisbane Broncos. First try to Selwyn Cobbo. The Harvey Norman replay will show it all. And look at that. Just drew every player up towards them. That created the space behind the line, and there was plenty there, and Cobbo just was a jog trot at the end to him. Lovely kick from Walsh, and then Cobbo just slowed down. Bang, there it is.
It was a nice time play, Fatty, and just the work by Jordan Ricky running on the inside shoulder of Cooper Johns, which created that space out the back for Reece Walsh. We always see Reece Walsh running on that play, on that sweet play out the back, but that time
Hit Brad Parker's arm and went forward. And now Brisbane, chance for their second try of the night. On the front foot here with Herbie Farnworth. Gets to within, he's about to say 10 metres, but he's about 5 or 6 metres away from the line. Walters. Flegler. He's wrapped up. Options both sides here for Billy Walters. They go to the right. Reynolds fires the ball to Reece Walsh. This time he passes to Tony Staggs. And the outside backs read that one well for Manly. Walsh to dummy half. Reynolds. Carrigan. Goes short to Flegler. Good tackle. Had to be made.
Daly Cherry Evans. That was a ripper.
Captain's tackle. Walters takes off. He'll get to the line. Burrows over and scores a try for the Broncos.
Yeah, Billy Walters. That was a Cameron Smith stink. That's what it was. Well done, Billy. Hookers that run from dummy half behind that marker, and the Manly defence was open and Billy took advantage of it.
Yeah, great dummy half work by Billy Walters. Yeah, I was.
Yeah. I mean, Billy's obviously quicker than you, but you still got there a couple of times, didn't you?
He's 20 years younger, he converts.
need the footy in the right parts of the field, Fatty, so for him to come alive. So we need to get through this little rough period here and hopefully get some possession.
Thanks for your time, Steve. Really appreciate it, mate. Good luck for the rest of the game.
Thanks.
Here's the Broncos on the front foot. Tony Staggs has got it. They're only 5 metres away from the line. Cobbo. Reynolds. Now Payne Haas. Such a handful. Walters out the back. Ezra Mam. Kurt Capewell. He's hard to stop from there, but they do stop him. Terry Evans was in there. Ezra Mam. A step goes on his own. He's crunched. A couple of metres away. Carrigan. Now Reynolds. Reece Walsh. Selwyn Cobbo gets a double. Cobbo's in the corner.
Great footy, Broncos. Replay. Lovely football. Interchange of hands early. And Reece Walsh, look at the speed. Nice lines run by the inside man. It took Brad Parker infield, which isolated Ruben Gabrick on the wing, and the speed of that man there, Reece Walsh, committed him. Selwyn Cobbo, well, he had a little bit of work to do to finish, but when you get a big man like that out there with a couple of metres to make up, shut the gates. Good try, Broncos.
Yeah, that try is just weeks and weeks and months of training drill.
Another great shot from Spider Cam. He guides it through.
Ball carriers.
Jordan Ricky for Brisbane. 35 away from the Manly goal line. Woods, one of the defenders there, wrapping up Payne Haas. Corey Pakes is on the field for Brisbane. He's there at dummy half. Marty Tapau gets to within 19 of the line. Brisbane looking for more points. Reynolds kicking, it's off the legs there to Alungi. And
set restart.
Is a set restart. Tony Staggs dances with the Manly defenders. Full set of 6 in front of the Broncos here. Taupau getting heavily involved.
He's been strong since he's come on against his old club.
Pakes to Mam. Oh, tip on there from Capewell to Jesse Arthurs. And Arthurs is in the corner.
Well, they're putting on a show now, the Broncos. First 2 tries right side, but this time they come left, and it was work from the dummy half, Corey Pakes. Just that little show to the right. Got the defenders napping at marker, which gave him the space and time to get out of dummy half and send his outside men onto the football. Ezra Mam. Oh, lovely hands there by Capewell. And Jesse Arthurs, it's a lovely finish in the corner. Some great football being played by the Broncos.
I do not understand.
Ezra!
30 seconds left in the half.
Front foot!
Manly with the tap from their own 20-metre line. All the first half analysis coming up during half-time. Garrett was slow to get to his feet there. Here's Aaron Woods. There's 4 Broncos defenders in there. He's told to go back and play it. So this could well be the last play of the half. And Tom Trbojevic surrenders to the tackle. And that is half-time. A half dominated by the Broncos. Half-time at Suncorp Stadium. Brisbane lead Manly by 20 points to 0. Back on the wing. Stories of Origin Series 2, Season 2. Available out now. What a podcast series it is. Available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. Fatty and Sterlo last week talking about the trip to LA in 1987. Did we get confirmation that we're going to Vegas next year yet, Cam? Have we got that?
We seen the boss early, didn't we, Fatty? I think we've been given the green light.
That's regardless if there's a game or not. Here's Trbojevic. Now that's plucked down in the air by Cobbo. Straight down the western touchline of Suncorp Stadium. goes Selwyn Cobbo. A hat-trick last year, a hat-trick this year for Selwyn Cobbo in Magic Round.
Yeah,
And that's 20,000 points for the Brisbane Broncos in their history. Well done, Brisbane, from 1988 to 2023.
Good on you, Brizzy. They started off with 44, and here they go. All these years later, they've hit 20,000 points. And that's well done, Cobbo. Done enough, Brisbane, to win this one. I mean, in the second half, it's been a grind on the Harvey Norman replay. Ordinary pass, but they're desperate, Manly. They're trying to get some points on the board. Not possible. And Cobbo scores. That should wrap it up for the Bronx.
Yep. And the conversion successful.
And the Gold Coast. Have they beaten them? They've obviously beaten them to 20,000, have they?
Well, if they're the fastest in history.
Yeah. Okay. No, I get it. I get it now.
Hang on, here goes Brisbane. They're on 20,002 points. They're looking for more. Herbie Farnworth is put down. Flegler. Tackled a couple of metres away from the line. Trying to barge their way over here, the Broncos. Still halfway through the set. Ezra Mann throwing a heap of dummies. And eventually he's wrapped up by Josh Aloiai. Almost snuck through. Now they're looking at over from dummy half, and the try is scored by Herbie Farnworth. Brisbane bring up 30.
That's as easy as they come. Herbie Farnworth, as we know, he is a very strong ball carrier, but he picks the ball up from dummy half.
What a kick. Yep. Since then, the Rabbitohs have really lit up the NRL. Cooper Johns. He's wrapped up here for Manly. Tick over 3 minutes remaining in Friday night footy. Big post match to follow. Cherry Evans. Away, and the Broncos defence again.
Let go, Ezra. Marcus
wrapping up the second. Aloiai. Good tackle down low. Kobe Hetherington doing well. Johns. Trebojevic. Tom Trebojevic gets a pass to his brother Ben Trebojevic. Tom the Ben and a try for Manly.
Nice way to finish for the Eagles. At least they get on the board tonight. Tom, again, just this was easy for him. Harvey Norman replay. He was only still running about half pace, but the Brisbane defence came in, and he was able to hold that ball up, turn around, and there was 4 people trying to tackle Tom. Nice work by Ben.
Struck it very nicely. That's a beauty from the touchline. He is having a laugh down there on the touchline. He's sitting next to Alan Langer, so Elfie's probably
That's always
said a couple of things. Yeah. There's a mistake, and that will be the final play of the night, full time. And the Brisbane Broncos, regardless of what happens for the rest of Magic Round, will end round 10 on top of the NRL ladder. A nice hit back tonight from the Broncos. Too strong for Manly. Winning in the end, 32 points to 6.